Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back through daily crypto news and analysis. And today we're going to be talking about Ripple and XRP. We have some settlement talk. We have some, things I really want to focus on as well. So sit back, relax, and before we fully jump on into this video, I just want to ask if you guys could please leave a like on this video. It does help the channel grow immensely. You guys have no idea how much it does help. It only takes like 2 seconds. So if you guys could please leave a like, I will greatly appreciate it. Now, with that in mind, let's just refresh real quick, make sure everything is up to date. So current market cap is up about 2.94%. We are seeing Bitcoin and kind of the market kind of jump around. We are seeing some altcoin movements. We are seeing XRP up about 2.33%, which isn't much. But of course, you could see on the 24-hour that, some altcoins are moving significantly. On the 7-day span, things are still looking a little bit rough. I mean, most of the assets are only up about like 25% and stuff on the 7-day span. So, not too much crazy movement, but overall we still are seeing some altcoins kind of move. We are also seeing Ethereum outperforming Bitcoin, and we are seeing, Bitcoin dominance kind of dropping a little bit, while Ethereum dominance is kind of staying a little bit stable, rising just slightly, nothing too crazy there. And overall, I think that the market is looking a little bit sort of stable. Nothing too crazy, nothing, to really kind of watch for. I'm still watching my levels on Bitcoin and of course on XRP. I've told you guys those levels. I really kind of want XRP to find support on 85 cents and kind of climb back over $1. And I do want to see Bitcoin at around 53.5 to 56K. So those levels will remain the same until one gets validated or invalidated, of course. So, do pay attention to those levels. Now, I do want to talk to you guys a little bit about this podcast. It's a small clip. And it's Johnny Deaton really kind of talking about the SEC lawsuit and pretty much everything in regards to it. Now, I think that this is fairly interesting to say the least, and I think that we need to really kind of pay attention to what he is saying here.
And the other thing that the SEC won't give us is, did you know that 63 emails went out with that draft speech that gave Ether a free pass? Do you know who was the only commissioner to get a draft version of it?
Who's that?
Jay Clayton. Did you know Crypto Mom herself, Hester Peirce, never saw it? How do you draft this?
Why would Clayton even be involved in that draft? Why would he even?
He gave input. He's the only commissioner. Bill Hinman was deposed. Ripple was successful in getting him deposed. Of course, they redact everything to the public. And I have it here if you want to see it. The lawyers ask him, did you ever represent...
How much is redacted?
Ethereum, 90%.
Can I see? This goes to Pat. You were telling a story a couple weeks back about you were at Harvard and you said that there was a guy who was having trouble.
This is just find a congressman, pay him $500,000.
That was it.
He's going through an election and he'll help you put up a law to hurt them.
This is it?
Yeah.
Now,
in action.
He's asked questions like, have you ever worked for Ethereum Foundation? Look at the answers.
Look at the redactions.
All right, and this isn't the whole. This isn't.
Look
the
at
whole,
this.
This isn't the whole lawsuit.
Dude, are you kidding me?
Right?
This is insane.
Now, why would they redact, Pat, if he's asked a question, have you ever had clients that are part of the Ethereum Foundation? If I represent you and your business, I can't talk about what we talk about.
John, is this public record?
No, it was an exhibit that's public record.
Can we show this or no?
Oh, yes, you can show it.
So,
absolutely.
So I don't know if people can see this, but
and it's pages of that.
This is an entire page of every single word on the page redacted, and there's pages of it.
This is your transparent Securities Exchange Commission.
Holy.
And this is a problem. So first off, shout out to Patrick Bet David. This is from his podcast. But overall, when we're talking about this is pages on pages and pages of redacted information coming from the SEC that's supposed to be fully transparent, fully here to help you as an investor, right? All while they cannot give us clarity on sort of anything going on with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP. Of course, only one individual got the transcript from the Hinman speech, which was, of course, Jay Clayton, and of course he was the advisory on it, of course. But all of this seems a little bit sketchy to me. Okay, Hester Peirce didn't even get, this form. So it just, a lot of corruption and a lot of manipulation is happening behind closed doors with this. Honestly, This is why we need decentralization. This is why when we're talking about the free pass for a lot of these assets and stuff like this, you guys should definitely go listen to this podcast, because it's honestly just a ton of incredible information. It really kind of shows you exactly how corrupt this entire case is. It's honestly crazy that this is still going on. Now, we also see here, correction, if Ripple wins, only XRP will be safe. Not even Bitcoin, not even Ethereum, none of it, right? So they took a full 180 on this. I've told you guys about this. We've discussed this a little bit. But of course, Bitcoin safe, John Deaton stands corrected. XRP holders attorney John Deaton has recently commented on the necessary conditions for a win-win situation for both Ripple and the SEC. Now, we just hear in particular the importance of a couple rulings and a bull market to transform XRP into not only the only altcoin with regulatory clarity, but in my opinion, it's going to be the only asset that really kind of, becomes a top tier asset that could possibly flip Bitcoin. Okay, I'm just saying that right now. But of course, we just hear, according to John Deaton's theory, if Ripple wins the SEC lawsuit, only Bitcoin and XRP will be safe from the securities regulator. But actually, the SEC said it has not officially declared Bitcoin and Ethereum as compliant cryptos, though. Although there are many public videos that show top SEC figures, including Bill Hinman and ex-SEC Chair Jay Clayton, explicitly commenting on the two coins on behalf of the agency, not to mention the famous Hinman's 2018 speech, this seems to be quite a bizarre turn of events. If holding true, John Deaton will stand corrected in regards to his prediction Bitcoin is no longer safe from potential SEC enforcement action. So, listen, if you are a Bitcoin holder, Ethereum holder, any asset holder in this space, prepare now. You'd want XRP to win this lawsuit, because if they do not win, not even Bitcoin is safe. This market will collapse. We also see here former SEC Jay Clayton wants facts to speak for themselves in Ripple lawsuit. While refusing to make any insightful comments about the case, Clayton says that the defendants are entitled to their own opinions. Now, we only have to listen in for about a minute and a half, because after that it really kind of goes nowhere. But listen closely to this.
Jay, let me ask you about something that it winds up in my Twitter feed constantly. I've tried to look into it and done a little research on it. There's this argument about an action that the SEC brought on your last day as the chair of the SEC. This was the one to go after Ripple Labs executives, the CEO, the general counsel, and others, and kind of come after them for some sales that they had planned and whether they were upfront. There has been all kinds of speculation because Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO, the general counsel, have been very public in their pushing back and fighting the SEC on this. And they've done some mudslinging and said that you and others at the SEC were compromised in this decision, that you had input that was coming in from people who are maybe Ethereum fans or others along the way. I get this question constantly. I just want to put it to you. What happened, and what do you say to those accusations?
Well, Becky, I'm not going to comment on any pending investigation or action in front of the SEC. I think you know that. We've discussed that in the past. And look, it's America. People have the right to defend themselves. They have the right to their opinion. And I'm not going to engage in that either. I think as government officials, you do the best you can. You let the facts stand where they are. And I'm going to leave it at that.
Can we talk more broadly just about crypto? Because Gary Gensler is...
And that's pretty much where it kind of just goes to pretty much nothing. But overall, they pretty much resist the idea of speaking on any sort of comments within this. And this is coming from this article here as well. But, overall, they never want to speak about XRP. They never want to speak about this lawsuit because, obviously... there's a lot of things that went in hand with this lawsuit. They never want to be questioned about XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, and it's just weird to me. Like, why would you not speak about this? This is one of the biggest, cases in history for the SEC, and they refuse to answer any questions about it or speak about it. It's just weird to me. Now, we also see this. Now, Ripple SEC settlement talk confirmed December 15th, actually, yesterday. So, big shout out to Stefan W. Huber. I was not even aware of that. The SEC and Ripple have a binding agreement to talk about a settlement for at least an hour, 2 weeks after fact discovery. And if we do click here and really kind of look at this, we can pretty much look at it in a zoomed-in format. All expert discovery shall be completed no later than August 16th, 2021, except as provided in paragraph 13 hereto, the parties shall exchange opening expert reports no later than July 9th, 2021, and rebuttal expert reports, if any, no later than August 2nd, 2021. Now, we do see down here, all counsel must meet face-to-face or via video conferencing for at least 1 hour to discuss settlement within 14 days after, following the close of fact discovery. Now, we do see here fact discovery and expert discovery are two different things, right? Expert discovery closes 14th January 2022. Isn't fact discovery already closed? It's saying expert in the first paragraph and fact in the last. Which is it? And we do see here expert discovery is the period of time during which the parties are required to have their experts, if any, disclose their theories to the other side. Fact discovery is the time period before expert discovery in which the parties, each disclose all relevant non-expert facts. Now, in my mind, when could we expect a settlement? Realistically speaking, is a settlement imminent? First off, we have to think about it like this. All right. Will a settlement even happen? Because from Brad Garlinghouse's statement a few months back, he said that he doesn't want a settlement. He wants a clear cut and dry win. Okay, they will continue to fight to have a win in court, and I do believe that we will see that. Realistically speaking, when we're talking about everything that's been happening with this entire lawsuit, I've always said that we want a win because a Ripple IPO would essentially need a win in court for Ripple. Now, a settlement between Ripple and the SEC, could be happening very soon in my mind, if that is the case. But like I said, I want Ripple to actually get a win. A settlement could have its own theory, if you will, within the facts of the terms and stuff, could still have a Ripple IPO depending on how it goes. But of course, this could get very interesting. And of course, a lot of people will comment on it saying, a settlement could happen tomorrow, it could happen next week. But in my mind, I just believe that a settlement or just a win in general is imminent. But of course, this is very interesting to say the least. So shout out to Stefan for this. This is actually pretty cool to say the least. I'd never really seen this, realistically speaking, but I think that this is pretty interesting to say the least. Now, we also see here CoinDesk Indices has launched the Digital Asset Classification Standard DACs. XRP is listed as a currency, XRP sector currency, XRP Industry Group BAS, XRP Industry Payments as well. So this is actually pretty interesting, and this just launched 2 days ago, actually. And they are mentioning, XRP as a clear cut and dry, currency. You guys can pretty much see it. Here you guys have it. Symbol XRP, name XRP, sector currency. So, in terms of things that are happening, I still believe that XRP is a clear cut and dry, currency. I believe that if a settlement does happen, like I said, I'm not a lawyer. I can't really speak on terms of, what will be included in a settlement. Maybe, they will talk with, the law, like individuals, like the lawyers and stuff from the SEC side and have terms put into place where, if they do settle, Ripple will be able to have an IPO. XRP gets a clear, pretty much, slate, if you will. I think that that's the best way to look at it. Okay, because, almost everything that has XRP listed is pretty much listing it as a currency. And this is just something recent as of 2 days ago. So in my mind, did a settlement already happen? That's what we have to question. Because a settlement could have taken place at any time, first off. Any terms could have been, instated as well. But in my mind, if a settlement does happen, Garlinghouse is going to have his own terms. He's not just going to settle just to settle. He wants a clear win. He said that multiple times. And in my mind, if a settlement does happen, those terms will be included where we do see, XRP get a clear state. We also get, a Ripple IPO. We get ODL customers pretty much rejoining the team from the US. We also see mass relistings as well. It is going to get interesting very, very fast for XRP. And I'm going to be holding the entire time because I know exactly what I hold. And if I was you guys, I would definitely be hodling as well once that does happen. Because if a settlement does happen, it is going to get very Interesting, like I said. And, you know, a lot of people are also saying the same thing. You know, imagine XRP price when Ripple wins / gets a settlement with the SEC on Q1 2022, you know, plus $5 easy. Honestly, it's probably much higher than that. You know, with how much, you know, mainstream media attention that we've been getting, with how many individuals are, you know, pretty much aware of this lawsuit now, with how much, you know, utility will thrive from this as well once it does get a settlement, it is going to be absolutely parabolic. ODL customers are going to rejoin the team, utilize XRP on a day-to-day basis. Transactions are going to ramp up. Almost everybody is going to want to buy XRP at that point, especially once it gets mastery listings on pretty much every single major exchange, and I'm going to be here for. So with that in mind, I hope that you all enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. If you guys want more free content, you guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. It's been Nick. Peace out, guys.